The offer sheet that shook the league. Let's talk a little bit about the player.
We got Leo Carlsson, the pride of Anaheim.
Yeah.
He's on the chopping block. Let's go into the player, what he means to Anaheim, and just how painful this really is for the fan base. Because this is painful for me to watch. It is going to be a bloodbath. And so we've got a second overall pick for the Anaheim Ducks, a big centerman, 6'3", 208-pounder, and really what you have is a top centerman, a coveted spot, and a very hard to find position on any team. So if you're building an elite team, you want a centerman like Leo Carlsson on your team. He's only been in the league a few years now, but every year he's progressing, he's getting more points, and he's really turning into the player that they thought they were getting when they drafted him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 29 goals, 38 assists for 67 points last season. He's almost a point per game player, not quite there yet. I have no reason to believe that he's not going to be. He is that prototypical elite top line player, like you were saying. The Ducks made the playoffs last season. I don't think that was really that predicted. That not only did they make the playoffs, they won a round. They beat Edmonton. First round, they got to the second round, and we know how that ended. But
yeah,
I mean, that's a huge step for this young team. And losing a player like Carlsson, that's only a step back. Like, I don't think there's any other way to look at it.
Leo Carlsson is the franchise player for Anaheim.
Yeah.
He's the leadership right now. He's that young leader you want. And let's talk about the deal.
Okay.
Let's talk about the deal and just the ferocity behind it, just the viciousness.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about the terms?
The deal.
The deal.
The deal.
We've never seen this. Might
not
be the
like
most.
This. Not like this.
This might be the most epic offer sheet
ever
in NHL history.
You say might. I think it is. I truly do. 5 years, $90 million. A lot of money. That's $18 million per season. Last I checked, he'd be the highest paid player next year. He's going to be. He's already signed it.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
It just depends on who he's going to be playing for.
So,
right? So
the way offer sheets work, a team offers a free agent a term, and they either say yes or no. Now, the team that the player plays for has the opportunity to match the offer. 7 days. I believe that's Friday, the 10th, July 10th. And in return, there's a payout that the team offering the player must pay. And for this term, this AAV, I think it's over like 11.5 million. They have to give 4 first-round picks. And that's their own 4 first-round picks over the next 4 years. And the Flyers have all 4 through, 2031?
yeah.
So
I love the way the Flyers GM is doing this, because you have all the other GMs. You have like the Sharks GM, Greer. You have all these strategic, meticulous puppet masters throughout the league, and then you have the Flyers GM, Briere just showing up with bags. He's like, look,
he's just walking in with the money.
He's got bags, and he's looking to take your shit.
Yeah.
So, like, this is fun. This is fun.
So you have a little bit of history with offer sheets, not like this, but you did go in and poach 2 Edmonton players. What was it? Not last offseason, but the season before.
Broberg and Holloway.
And that's exciting.
It is exciting.
This shows up on the Richter scale. This is
exactly, dude.
This is that
cataclysmic
move that shakes
the league.
Cataclysmic.
All
31 GMs in the NHL are shook.
Because
They are shook.
you could sit down and you could look at the contract and be like, well, okay, so his point production and this player compared to this player, and the Flyers GM said, what is the price that Anaheim's not willing to pay?
Yeah. Well, so there are reports that Verbeek, Anaheim's GM, was looking 10 to 12 million. And I feel like
that's reasonable.
It's not, maybe he could have gone a little higher with his number there, like, 13, 14.
Do you think that he knew that number before when he sent that offer sheet over? Like he'd gotten whiff that he was looking to sign him for 10 to 12, or probably just with his point production, he's thinking that's probably the ballpark in which he's willing to sign him for.
Yeah.
Well, that's $6 million over the top end of that, that deal.
And Verbeek came out and he said, according to Elliot Friedman, he said, I am willing to match any offer that any GM throws at us. I'm willing to pay him 10 to 12. I'll match anything. Maybe not 18. So
I don't know if we had talked about the cap situation for each team.
Oh, that's
Can
true.
I just briefly talk about
how? Yeah. Go ahead.
Anaheim is at a position where if they sign Leo Carlsson for $18 million, they're going to be jeopardizing their ability to sign some of their other young core players.
That's true.
And so, and not only that, the way it's structured, the deal's structured, and you talked about this earlier, is that the sign-on bonuses. It's challenging the ownership group to fork over tens of millions of dollars up front. And so it's putting pressure on Anaheim in multiple different facets.
Oh my gosh.
And
dude.
so with that being said, lead us into the drama here.
I gotcha. So let's go back to 2022. Let's take a little trip back in time. The Flyers are in the middle of a rebuild. They're trying to pick up their young talent that's going to lead them into the future. They pick Cutter Gauthier. U.S. world champion.
A stud.
He was voted top forward in the juniors.
Right.
I believe it was that season. And they won gold. He's living high. They're in Sweden. But the Flyers are trying to sign him. No dice.
No mas.
No mas. He was ghosting them. They were reaching out. They were calling. They were trying to get a hold of his agent. Nothing. Radio silence. They fly to Sweden. This is Danny Briere and the president of hockey ops for Philadelphia. They're flying to Sweden, trying to meet with this dude. Nothing. Crickets.
Mind you.
So, 2024, we're a few years ahead. They trade him.
Yeah.
To who else but the Ducks?
Dun, dun, dun.
So there's a little bit of connection here. So I see this as a little bit of you take my piece, I take your piece.
Yeah. An eye for an eye kind of deal, which is not uncommon in the league. To take note of, okay, well, you took one of our star players, and this will directly affect your ability to sign this said player if you are to sign Leo Carlsson. So in my mind, as a little bit of an overview here, the Flyers got nothing to lose. They got like $40 million in cap space. And they have a playoff team right now that would benefit dramatically from a Leo Carlsson. And so they're thinking, okay, take my 15th overall for the next, or maybe it's higher. Maybe they have some good seasons with Leo Carlsson. Maybe it's 11th, maybe it's top 10.
Yeah.
It could be, right? That would be the hope. You would take that trade-off. If I win the cup and you get my top pick, whatever. But
no, it's true. Did you have any predictions? Did you have any opinions on what you would do in this situation?
If I was the GM for the Ducks, I would sign the deal, retain Leo Carlsson Otherwise, your future is in jeopardy.
They can't go into another rebuild. Like, this would be a
No.
rebuild. Like, you have Cutter Gauthier, but it's like, I mean, you get 4 first-round picks. That's not nothing.
Right.
But that's basically you signing off that you're ready to rebuild again.
Are you thinking that maybe they should go ahead and let him walk?
So this is hard. It's $18 million. It's for 5 years. So it's going to be higher. A deal that only goes 5 years is going to be traditionally a little bit higher annual salary. That's the way that it tends to work.
Yeah.
It'll go a little bit higher. So yes, it's $90 million. So if you were to sign an 8-year, $90 million contract, that's 11.5, something like that.
Right.
Which is about where he was probably at with the Ducks. He was probably right around there, like 10 to 12, 8 years. But I think I'm in agreement. I think you got to sign it. You have to. You can't lose him. He's your stud. He's your star. He's supposed to be the one that leads you
to the promised land.
Yeah. But if the Flyers snag him, uh-oh.